I'm not aware of anything.
No.
No.
All right.
It's one of those days.
All right. Well, just letting you know that we are going to vote in favor of giving the trustees voting right. I didn't know whether you were aware of it.
Yes, I heard while I was in the
Okay.
back. Yeah, I was running a little
I
late
apologize.
tonight. That's okay. I was sitting here in about 3.8 and 3.9 grade point averages. Please, none of you, don't go back into the records and see what my grade point average is. I think I still owe points. I'm the first one to say, Mr. Chairman, I come when I criticize, and I come to say thank you. And you're doing the right job tonight. It's a great first step. And I mean a great first step. I give this man all the credit in the world, like I said last time I was here. For what you've been putting, with you not be able to vote, I give you all the credit in the world, my man. You did a great job up here, and my advice to you is use your votes wisely. Think about each vote for the betterment of this college, and I know you will, just like every other trustee does up here. But what I do have to say is, seeing some of these dates and everything on here, and I understand the legislative stuff, and believe me, some of the stuff frustrates you when you sit up there, when knowing that a next board can just undo everything and all the good work that you do. Is there possibly a way to put this in your bylaws to avoid a future board to change anything? You're governed by bylaws, just like we are on the freeholder board?
We could, I could ask council to look at it, but the statute is the statute, as you know.
I know, but I'm just saying you could alleviate the problem by amending your bylaws, by basically saying you have 10 voting members, you have all voting members instead of, because you're saying is, I'm just wondering is everyone have to have that same situation that the alumni trustee is in, or is it a special situation? Because we're governed by bylaws at the freeholder board.
The bylaws of the college, of the board, cannot supersede that which the state has enacted in its laws. So we cannot have anything in our bylaws that's contrary to the
State statute.
Exactly.
Okay.
We are
However,
governed by that statute.
yeah, if I can clarify, however, the state statute doesn't take all of the resolutions that we do and require us to revote on them every single year. I want to remind the Board of Trustees that the New Jersey Council of County Colleges has given a legal opinion that says that all you need to do is give the student alumni trustee the voting rights, and you are correct that we can't change it in our bylaws. We can't supersede the state. But what you can do is simply state in the resolution that if a future board of trustees wishes that they want to rescind it, they have the absolute right to do that. We don't have to put dates. We don't have to put a name on the resolution. We don't have to sunset it as is there for each trustee. This is not my comments. This is the legal counsel for the state, New Jersey Council of County Colleges.
Do you have a written opinion that sets that forth?
I could. Oh, absolutely. I get that.
Do you have that?
I don't have to look at today.
We looked into this. I mean, we really want to do what's right.
Let me also say
And
that
there's no sunset in this resolution, and now I can read the resolution, and if the board members want to change it, they can.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to sit down. I just have one question of council. Council, could you please send me to my office at 1 Bergen Plaza, my freeholder office, the statute that you're quoting, because I haven't seen the statute. Yeah, can you get a copy to my? Okay, that's great, because this way I can look over it and have our board attorney look over it too, and this way, if people say you don't have a statute, you can't read it.
I'm going to read the resolution. Anybody wants to attempt to amend, that's fine, it's
Chairman, I
okay.
have one more question. We don't have a governing body of 10. What happens if there's a 5-5 tie?
Read the statute.
Every statute's in there? Great, thank
Right.
you. Great, thank you. Beautiful. If I had it before the meeting, I would be able to read
I
it.
think everyone is sold.
Could I ask a question? Just one. I'm Brent Chapman, professor of chemistry. I'd like to say I support this, but I do have a serious concern as someone whose name does come before this board, along with many of my colleagues, through personnel issues. Some of us are somewhat disturbed by the idea of a potential conflict of interest with an alumni trustee because they have been to our classes. And if our name is, for instance, an untenured person comes up or a person coming up for promotion comes up, would you consider an amendment to this, to that excludes them from personnel matters where there is a possible conflict of interest.
I don't think this board would, but if somebody wants to do it, they can. Just like we're not going to disqualify him from voting on a budget either. All right, let me read the resolution. Whereas the Student Government Association has petitioned the Board of Trustees to grant voting rights to the alumni trustee. And whereas the Board of Trustees has given careful consideration to the reasons set forth by the students and the representatives of the Student Government Association. And whereas at this time, it would appear that there is clear justification for the granting of same. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Trustees hereby grants voting rights to the alumni trustee to be elected from the graduating class of 2012 pursuant to NJSA 18A 64A-55. That's the statute. It shall be effective beginning with the first meeting of the Board of Trustees in July 2012. That is precisely what the statute says we can do. And now therefore be it resolved that the present alumni trustee, John Zenner, is granted full voting rights effective this day through June 30th, 2012. And that's in accordance with the statute. Is there either a motion to amend or a motion to pass?
Motion to pass.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? If not, I'll take a roll call vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Malcolm Curtis.
Yes.
James Democratis.
Yes.
Richard Dressel.
Yes.
James Napolitano.
Yes.
Michael Lincoln is absent. Jermaine Ortiz. Yes. Sid Wilson.
Yes.
John.
The motion is passed. Congratulations to both. I'll return then to our reports. The next one is personnel.